Duse, make it slap true.
What up? What up? It's your boy Duse Beatz coming at you live from the Duse podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe for your boy one time. And this EP.2, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I made money off of using crack VST'S for FL Studio, because that's how I made all my beats. You know, so back in the days, starting around 2005, 2006, I downloaded Fruity Loops. That was the first name, was Fruity Loops. Before it became FL Studio, it was Fruity Loops 4. I downloaded that and I made some beats. Yeah, the beats were whack, y'all. The beats were whack. But, you know, that was the beginning of my beat game. And then, you know, as years went on, I went to the hardware like this, you know what I'm saying? Back there, that's the motif. And then at the bottom, I got the Roland Phantom G6. Now, I made beats on that from, like, I say 2010 all the way to 2014 before I got back on FL Studio. And when I got back on FL Studio, I cracked that. And, you know, I needed some plugins. And so I found a website and I started downloading plugins, or VST'S, we call it. And yeah. And those VST'S that I cracked was the same VST'S y'all heard on everything that I produced for Draco the Ruler, Phoenix Flexin', Bravo the Bag Chaser, the one and only E40, the legend, and many more. You know, I had one with Mozzie, and then collaborated, you know, I collaborated with a lot of producers, you know. Shout out my boy JP Bangs. He was one that I loved collabing with. Ron, the producer, you know. Ron, do that shit. That was my boy too. Is my boy. You know, we still work right now. Scum Beats, you know. He was the first one to invite me out to his home. We produced together. He was the first one to take me to the studio where I met Blueface. You know, I met Whack 100 and, you know, a couple more artists that was, you know, sliding through. And yeah, man, it was all off of crack VST'S that got my shot. You know, the first one I produced for was Draco the Ruler, of course. Shout out my brother, you know, RIP. We still gonna hold him down regardless. And he's the one who gave me the shot. He was the one who basically put the brand to Duse Beatz. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, after that, you know, then every other artist started rocking with my beats too. And man, honestly, it's been great. And, you know, the one and only, the legend, E40, he's one of my favorites. And the reason why is because that man is just humble. He probably the most humblest rap artist I've ever met. He has no ego. If he rock with you, he gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is stay solid. If you solid with him, he gonna be solid with you. You know, he had came out here in 2014. He had did a show. It was out here in Reno. It was a summer jam that they did out here. And I hit him up and he let me backstage. That was the first time I met him. And he gave me some of that Earl Stevens Select. It was the Mango Scotto. I remember it like yesterday. Oh my God, I was messed up, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I was messed up. That drink is so damn strong. But like I was saying though, you know, E40 a real one, you know. When he would call me, we would talk for hours, and it wouldn't even be about music, y'all. It wouldn't even be about music. It would just be about everyday life. You know, he gonna ask you how your mom's doing, how your pop's doing, how the fam doing. You know what I'm saying? He gonna just stay solid with you. And that's what I love about 40. He ain't fake. He don't got no ego. And he one of the biggest artists that's ever came out of the Bay. He the legend. You know what I'm saying? So 40 and Draco was really the artist who I really gravitated to and still rock with to this day on 40 side, you know. With Draco, his untimely passing, you know, still to this day still don't feel real, but RIP to my brother. But yeah, like I said, I cracked all these programs. I did not spend a dime, y'all. Did not spend a dime on none of the VST'S that I got. Recently I got all my plugins and VST'S from plugin. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. Plugintorrent.com. Now, be advised though, you make sure y'all get a VPN if y'all gonna do that. That's all the game I'm gonna give y'all. Y'all get a VPN, get you a torrent downloader, and download the plugins. Now, some people might be like, "Damn, Deuce, like for real? Like, man, I thought you spent money and all that." Nah, man, I cracked all my shit, y'all. Hey, it is what it is. But I did, with all my royalties and everything. I probably done made over 100,000 with music, straight music, and didn't really spend a dime until recently. I finally gave in and I bought the new FL Studio 21. I bought it, y'all. I wanted to see how the stems work. And yeah, so that was my adventure basically with my producing, and just a few of the artists that I've worked with. There's been many more. I've learned over time that this is a music business. This isn't just, we friends, and we're going to party together. No, it's a business. A lot of artists like the product that you have at that moment, and so they mess with you for the moment. Let me repeat that again. A lot of artists mess with you because you have a product that they want at that moment until you really not relevant no more, and you might not hear from them. And, sadly, I had to learn the hard way, because the one thing with us producers, right, we tend to want to be friends with the artists. We think that we gonna have this relationship where, they gonna rock with us. They gonna invite us to the crib. They gonna ask, they gonna tell us, "Yo, man, happy birthday, man, to my brother Deuce," and all that. Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It don't work like that. A lot of these artists don't never hit you up until they need you. They need a beat. They need that beat that you made. And sometimes artists can be shady. Sometimes when they hear something, they'll have another producer remake your shit. To keep it real. I mean, hey, it's a cold game. If y'all really want to be in it, it's a cold game. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all my experience with the producing. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been the best times. Especially being in the studio with Draco and Ralphie. Shout out Ralphie the plug. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I do want to say that a lot of the artists y'all not going to be friends with. And right now, because the producer game is so flooded, there's so many producers, it's kind of hard to do, just befriend all the damn producers. But, it is what it is. But y'all stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe for your boy one time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more content. I'm going to do more talking about other things and stuff like that. But y'all stay tuned. Deuce making slaps trick. We out. Deuce making slaps trick.